This is silver versus silver. So this is like a league that a lot of people, they can see themselves there, right? So let's see what's gonna happen here. So right here, right from the get-go, okay? If you block this move from Honda, it's very punishable. Check out the frame data here. It's gonna show you in a second. Actually, it doesn't show. Why is it not showing? Wait, why is it not showing? It's not showing the frame data. You can definitely hard kick here, okay? So if you this is really odd. Is it on? It should be on. I didn't change anything. It's on, right? It's just not showing it. Honda ate the frame data, apparently. Whatever. You don't need to see the frame data. I actually just wanted I wanted to know what exactly the frame data is, but whatever. If you block this, you can hard kick into a hard punch drive rush combo, okay? If you can't do drive rush combos yet, just do hard kick, hard punch into a Tatsu or something like that. It's gonna hurt a lot regardless of what you do. You can do pretty much anything here, okay? You should be doing hard kick. Hard kick is a good punish counter combo in this spot. Jamal, nice jump over. On high level, you should always attempt, even on low level, you should always attempt. No, non-EX version is not punishable. Only the EX version is punishable. You should always attempt to parry the headbutt. If you get a perfect parry on a headbutt, you can always do the same punish that I just said for the block on the EX headbutt. Hard kick, hard punch, and you go from there. You generally don't want to spend much bar on a parry, on a perfect parry punish. Okay, keep that in mind. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Spacing a little bit bad, like take a look at that. So right here, the Honda can jump in because you're so far away, right? Which is okay, I guess. If you had thrown a fireball right there, that would have been great because it would have clipped him right there. But this way you're losing ground. So you're jumping in instead as a result. Throw a lot of fireballs, especially if you have the engine charge. Don't stay this far away because the fireball threat isn't that big if you're that far away. He's just gonna jump or parry on reaction. Or just block it. Super greedy by the Honda player, you see that? Like this right here, if you had blocked it, super punish. Good throw. Very risky right here. What's the what should you be doing instead? Either drive rush in if you want to get really good Oki, or I mean if you're going to do a crouching medium kick, okay, do something that is safe at least afterwards, like a fireball or a Hashogeki. You're in a plus situation. Instead of doing the crouching medium kick there, press a medium punch instead. But yeah, this right here, very greedy. Like the donkey kick, you're just too close for the donkey kick. If you're further away, it can actually work. Even on block, you won't get punished by it. So if you were a little bit further away, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Take a look at that. So the opponent... Take a look at like how much back this replay just took me by pressing like the back button one more time. I just want to see the sumo splash, and I have to go all the way back now. Okay, whatever. So right here, you should have realized this is not a parry moment because the opponent is too far away. But it's tricky for sure, right? So I understand the parry, but as a result, you're getting punished. Here, a parry would have been good. If you're in this situation right here and you don't know for sure what to do, always do multiple jabs, okay? Don't do like jab fireball. You were probably spamming DP, right? Do multiple jabs. In this spot, you could have actually done triple jab into a special move. Mostly what you want in that spot is light Tatsu. Like triple jab light Tatsu works in that spot. It's a safe option to go for. Right here, let's go back. Too much back. Like, I don't want to go that much back, but I don't have a choice. So what's the right response right here? The moment the Honda player did the fierce, you could already recognize that it was going to hit. So jumping in with the medium kick actually makes sense because just in case it's going to be a cross-up, you're going to cover both, right? But then always go for a bigger combo here, okay? In this spot, maybe it's fine in Silver League, you know? Like, go for something simple that you can execute. You're right, in Silver League. If you want to optimize a little bit further, you should develop the habit of doing a standing medium punch into a crouching medium punch. That would have been a little bit more damage, and also it would have given you more time to process whether you're hitting the opponent or not. But yeah, that's fine. This combo is fine, actually. That was very risky, though. Like, check this out. You couldn't have known that that was going to work, but he went for the hard kick combo anyways. So right here, it was risky to do the follow-up hard kick. Hard kick will only work if the opponent is actually getting hit, and probably only combos on punish counter as well. So this is a risky one to do. But pretty optimal, actually, as a result. But I know you would have done it either way, and you couldn't have known that was going to work. So this is actually interesting. So the opponent is in drive impact mode right now. He needs to make a comeback. So you're jumping. This jump is totally understandable. On high level, you would die for that jump. But in this case, it's a nice escape. And a nice punish as well. I like that. That was not bad. Optimally, you would just stay holding down back, wait for him to drive impact, and then drive impact back. But I understand it. In Silver League, that's not easy to do, right? So if you think he's going to pressure you with drive impact, try a jump from time to time. Sure, why not? Nice parry attempt. And see, like, this is what I'm talking about, okay? So right here, even though you're -8, the opponent is not going to punish you because you're far away. But earlier, that would have been a problem if you had blocked. You were a little bit too close. Nice grab. Nice low. Nice donkey kick. I like this is a well-spaced donkey kick. Not bad. But keep in mind, this player is trying to do a lot of drive impact, so you gotta be careful. Like, he's gonna clip you with that kind of stuff. So let's see. You see, like, you don't need to parry that one, okay? Like, the EX one, you do not need to parry that. Because if you get the perfect parry, you're just losing damage. If you see the EX one, just block this. At this point, just block it. I mean, you can go for a regular parry. It's not going to be bad or anything. Actually, it's optimal to go for the regular parry because you're not losing drive gauge. So, there we go. Optimal gameplay. And then you always get a hard kick punish, as I said. But that's okay too, if you don't know about it. That crouching medium kick also punished right there. See, now he's desperate. He's going to drive impact a lot. Nice. That was a tricky situation. Oh my god, I thought for a second you actually did it on the same frame. Yo, Adler, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I really thought you did it on the same frame. Remember, guys, I lose this game. See, this is what I'm talking about. Prez, don't spoil me. This is what I'm talking about earlier. I said you gotta be careful because this guy is in drive impact mode. Especially if you're in burnout, okay? If you're in burnout in Street Fighter 6, expect the opponent to use a lot of drive impact. He will do drive impact. So don't do this. If you're just pressing buttons and doing special moves, you're just asking to die. You actually had quite a nice solution. I mean, this is a string that you like to do, and you're not getting punished for it, so I guess that's fine. But now, right away, All you had to do was block, but you kept jabbing. Ah, you're not dead. Oh, you could have punished! You could have punished him there! Could have done sweep or something. But it's a tricky move to punish, I would have to agree. I actually missed the punish a lot on that as well. Let's check this out again. You should never jab jab fireball, by the way. Jab jab fireball is a terrible strength. If you're not sure what to do, just stop doing anything after the jabs if you're not hitting the opponent. Because jab jab fireball is just gonna get you killed. There is a big gap between the jab and the fireball, and on block it's unsafe as well, so don't do that. The strategy, by the way, currently, the way it's played, Prez, it's too weak. You should be throwing a lot more fireballs. Like, there's no meta essentially on. Right when I say that, you throw two. Okay. Okay. That's what you need to do, you know? Yeah, like, this guy's just drive impacting. So you gotta find a strategy to deal with that. You see that? Every single time you jump in, like this, and you do a crouching medium kick, he's doing a drive impact. Why? Because he's expecting the donkey kick. Last time he did that as well. So you can actually bait him. So next time if you jump at him like that, you don't do anything, and since you're expecting him to drive impact, you can try to counter drive impact. Yeah, a lot. Nice, nice. That was not bad. Yeah, but see, like, this Honda is adapting now, you know? Like, first of all, you were too close when you did the drive impact right here, okay? I also don't recommend to do drive impact against someone who has a habit of using a lot of drive impact, because it means there's a high chance you're gonna do it, and he's already thinking about doing it anyways, so it's much easier to counter drive impact like that. So now, you see that? Like, last time you jumped out of the corner like that, right? And this time around the Honda is ready for it, so you're getting punished. So you need to show a little bit more patience. This is why I said I recommend, like, don't get scared by the drive impact. Just hold down back, and if you have the resources, like, all you gotta think about, like, let him throw you, let him do whatever. But eventually he's gonna drive impact. And once he's doing it, like, you gotta be ready and then counter it. And that's gonna deal a lot of damage. But now the jump is giving... You see that? There it was. That's what I'm talking about. All you gotta do against this type of player is wait for the drive impact and then punish it. There's no need to go overly crazy. Just block until he does the drive impact. Just take the throw, exactly. Just don't do anything. I mean, at this point, we're a little bit too late for it, but that's okay. You're actually getting a nice chance here. You can counter sweep. I'm expecting crouching medium kick into donkey kick from you. He's probably going to be blocking the crouching medium kick, and then it's going to drive impact the donkey kick. No? Why did you do EX? Because I'm dumb. Okay. Okay, Presbyteria's like, how can I lose this match? EX. In the corner, you have to remember, like, EX tats is the way to go, okay? And by the way, that was not a punish. The crouching medium kick was countered. It was not punish counter. So, as I predicted, the Honda actually recovered in time, but he happened to be pressing something. In this spot, by the way, you can still sweep as a punish. You can counter sweep there, but tricky. You see, this is what I'm talking about. It's never a good idea to do drive impact against a player who's already, like, I want to go over the last sequence, because the last sequence is something that I talked about, baiting. So why was the drive impact such a terrible choice right there? I'll show you why. So right here, why is it a terrible choice? The opponent showed you earlier that after the jumping medium kick, you will do a crouching medium kick, and the opponent will be doing a drive rush to counter that, a drive impact to counter that, right? So instead of doing the crouching medium kick, what you're doing right now is a drive impact. Why is this bad? It's bad because this is a situation where the opponent has shown to be doing drive impact himself. So you're lining yourself up to get counter drive impacted. Your opponent is not reacting to the drive impact, by the way. He's already preemptively made the decision that after your follow-up attack, which never came, I'm gonna drive impact. That's a decision that he made preemptively. And as a result, you're getting automatically countered because you're lining up perfectly in the wrong position here. So what you needed to do instead was jump in with your attack, then do the crouching medium kick, or don't do it. It doesn't matter actually if you do it, and then wait for him to drive impact and then counter the drive impact. That's what you need to do. But you lined yourself up to die as a result. It was obvious the opponent, this is the exact moment that he showed earlier as well to do the drive impact. So you gotta recognize some patterns. Let's go. By the way, you have to be a subscriber to get an analysis like that, okay? The command will not work unless you're a subscriber, okay? So let's do this. JD versus Hanma. Let's see what's gonna happen. This move right here is only -3. It's quite annoying. I'm always annoyed at that move. I feel like it should be punishable, but it's not. Random drive rush. People are annoyed about that. Nice interruption and nice conversion there. Shimmy didn't quite work out, but pressure on. Let's go. This was a fantastic drive impact. Was that on reaction? Wait, was that on reaction? Let's see that again. So how many frames has I think this was actually on reaction. Let's check it out again. Okay, so 5 frames right there so far, okay? Forward hard punch 5 frames total. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 frames. It's possible. It's definitely possible. He probably decided if I see anything, I'm gonna do a drive impact. Oh, crucial drop though. He should have been dead, but great spacing. Like, take a look at that. Like, the way JD is counter poking here, it's really solid and clean. Missed a whiff punch though on that crouching medium kick. The Juri is getting a bit more desperate and going in a little bit more aggressively. This move, by the way, right here, like, check this out. You see that? Like, this target combo right here, okay? It's punishable, okay? Like, +8 situation right here. If you're playing a character with a DP, you can always, no matter what Marisa does here, you can always EXDP. And will always punish. So, something to definitely keep in mind. The only thing that Marisa can do here to prevent that is a drive rush cancel. Nice punish right there, like, take a look at that. This right here is surprisingly punishable, so +6 situation for Marisa. And JD... Bam! Punish counter. Got it. Nice pause. Yep. Juri's too much. I know. Very aggressively played ground game though by both. Superman punch didn't work out right there. And see, that got clipped again by the target combo. Okay, so how did that work again? Got randomly clipped, like JD showing a little bit of hesitation here. It was a bit unnecessary to get hit here. Yep, and you gotta be ready for that, you know? Like once you're in the corner, you gotta be ready for every drive impact. Unless you don't want to win. And that's what happens. At the end of the day, the last round was decided. Like, let's go back into that, like just a second. Let's look at the last round again, because it was so quick and things went wrong so fast, right? So this right here, unlucky, because jump versus Superman punch didn't work out. But right here, this, for example, this needed to be cancelled because the dash, it was obvious that, but I mean, it wasn't no, it can't be a punish counter on a dash, right? So she dashed in, so you needed to recognize that you had the hit, but you didn't follow through, and then you try to do it again. And then you put yourself in this position right here, okay? So this is how we got started. The reason why the target combo failed was because you didn't recognize it right away, and on the second attempt, she was already blocking. So that was not good. So that was one of the big mistakes here, okay? Second big mistake, not following through. Actually, no, there's no follow-up here, right? Or is there a follow-up? I don't even understand still how this one works. But whatever, hesitation here, okay? And then you get clipped by this. Wow. There's no follow-up, right? Okay. Hesitation. But that's okay. I mean, anyone can get clipped by a light. The big mistake was not following through on the first target combo attempt. Now right here, if you're in this position, which can happen easily, obviously, you got clipped by a jab and all of a sudden you lost 50% health. That can happen. Now, but what's really important is you need to recognize that you're already in the corner, okay? So anything that the Juri player is going to do, there might be a good chance a drive impact is coming. You gotta be ready for that. So bam, it happened right there. You weren't ready, and as a result, you were put in a really bad spot. Another guess right here. Okay, you were trying to be greedy with... Actually, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, you went for an immediate throw. That was so greedy. You went for an immediate throw instead of a latex. Why are people so crazy about that? I don't understand this. Does it actually make sense to do that on high level? Like in Street Fighter 5, we would see that from time to time as well. But it's a very greedy option, okay? It's an incredibly greedy option. And yeah, it didn't work out right there. No, he didn't try to tech. It was way too early for the tech. He purposely made the decision to just throw early. So yeah, a couple of mistakes, but that's it, you know? That's how you die.